This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Red Chemistry Media. Red Chemistry provides web design, branding, and internet marketing services. We promise quality, efficiency, and results. We comfortably guarantee you that we will not only fulfill that promise, but exceed it. Visit redchemistry.com. That's redchemistry.com or call 0979-518-443. That's 0979-518-443 or email info@redchemistry.com and upgrade the quality of your business today. Now let's get to this week's episode. So this is how we start the podcast this week.
Fun song I wanted to do. And
This chick's name is Lizzo. Very popular chick. She's got a song called Juice out right now. And she was on an interview recently. And this part of this interview caught my attention.
Talk shit. Can I say shit? Just wanted to talk some shit on a song. I wanted to celebrate.
Did you hear that? Come on, you better tell me you heard that shit. Come on, tell me you heard that shit.
Yes, I
did.
You
did, right?
I did.
She sounds like she listens to
the podcast. I had my ear to the toilet.
Shit, can I say shit? Just wanted to talk some shit.
Come on. You can't tell me that isn't inspired by this podcast.
Yeah. Who is she?
I just told you who she is.
Yes, she's Lizzo. But what does she do? What is she known for?
She's a singer.
Is she a toilet plunger? Like, what does she do?
She's a toilet plunger.
I'm asking you.
Is that what you call women, sir?
No.
Toilet plungers?
Who made this about women? Who made this about women? Nobody made this about women.
What's wrong with you, sir?
You're making this about women.
Do we need to have a conversation about why you hate women?
This is like, the thing is, the problem is, it's like when I say toilet plunger and you automatically go to, it's like, oh, that's what you think about women? Is that what you think about women, Chromes?
Oh, the classic flip the tables around, huh?
Yeah, because it's like, that's what you do, isn't it?
Is that what I do?
That's what you do.
No, I don't do that shit.
You do that.
What you talking about?
In all your life. That's how you exist as an individual. Well, not so individual because you're flipping niggas' lives all the time.
Flipping niggas' lives.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a
it's
reach
like
of a statement.
They ask you a question and then you be like, oh, no, let me ask you a question. That's what you do.
You sure you're talking to the right person?
Talking about you, my nigga. You know this. Deep down in your heart.
That shit don't sound like me, man.
In fact, not in your heart. In your heart of hearts.
No, man.
That
don't sound like me. That don't sound like me.
In your iota.
Wow. Your heart of hearts?
In your iota, my nigga.
Wow.
That's deep inside, man. That's right there where the
oh my gosh. I think we need to start this podcast over again.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Why not?
We do because you just...
I mean, you started it with Lizzo.
Whatever
her name is.
She's an amazing woman. And then you called her a toilet plunger.
Yeah, oh, really? I called her a toilet plunger. I asked you what
asshole.
She does and what she is.
And then then you put toilet plunger as one of the options.
Is she a toilet plunger? Is she a professor of science?
What does she do? A human being
yeah.
being a toilet plunger would be what exactly?
She works for Lusaka Water and Sewage. Wow,
is that what they do?
Yeah.
Oh, they plunge toilets.
You don't know that there are actually people who do that each and every single day? It's like they fuasu do their fumbusu. That's what they do.
Wow. This is you trying to save the situation?
No, but like, do you not know that there are people who actually do that?
Do you know that you're an asshole, sir?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So let's start there.
Yeah, we can start there.
And you see,
it's like, let's start there and end there.
Like, you're still going on with this toilet plunger shit and you're trying to make sense of it when it doesn't make any kind of sense.
Toilet plunger shit.
Because it's shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
what is it supposed to be?
When that stuff piles up, who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Now you're going to call it the toilet plunger man. The Ghostbusters is not going to do anything for you at that particular moment. They will come there and be like, oh, where the ghost at? It's like, nah, I got my toilet clogged up. It's like, yo.
There's some scary turds in the toilet.
Call 1-800 toilet plunger man and he's going to show up.
1-800?
Yeah.
In Zambia.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. It's like nothing else works. 999 don't work.
991 don't work. Oh,
nothing works, my nigga.
Have you ever called the police on that shit?
Way, yeah, actually.
And did they pick up?
In PHI.
They picked up?
In PHI, yeah, they actually picked up. They actually picked up and they came through. I think about 30 minutes later.
Because it was PHI. All right, yeah. So you were talking about 991 working.
Yeah, that's the only time it worked. But like, I've never even. Do you want to try and call it?
I want to try and call 991 right now.
Like, don't they trace your phones? No, they don't do that.
Where they gonna find me?
I don't know. Maybe they got the Ghostbusters with them. Oh, that's what 991.
Yes, 991. Let me play that shit. What? Imagine you're in an emergency, right? And then you hear this.
You have dialed is not a valid number. Please check the number you have dialed.
So what is it? Is it like 999?
Let's try 999.
Let's try.
This is actually like a crime, by the way, if they actually pick up. But you know, whatever.
The number you have dialed is not a valid number.
Okay.
Please check the number you have dialed.
Okay.
That's 999.
Yeah.
What else? 993. What is 993?
I think it's the fire department or something like that.
993 is the fire department.
I think so.
Man, they got all those fire trucks.
Yeah,
so.
they got
So let's see if fire truck can come through and, you know.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is currently busy. Please try again later.
Oh wow.
Is that acceptable?
No, this is like they're
for an emergency number to be busy.
No, the thing is they probably have like all of the fire trucks putting out fires right now.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is currently busy. Please try again later.
No, they're putting out fires right now. All of them at the same time, including the receptionist.
Oh my gosh!
Including the person who's supposed to pick up the calls.
Oh man, you can't get any service in this country.
Not at all.
Okay, so I wanted to start this week with the Dope Boys. So they had that video, right?
Yeah.
They had that video. You watched it?
No, I didn't.
So there's a video where these guys are seen basically talking a lot of shit. Where is that? Somebody had
not like on the podcast though, right?
Nah, not that cool shit. It was just some bullshit.
Yeah,
you know, they're in a car and they're basically bragging about their fame and shit. Where is this? Oh, Wapi has it. Let's see. There it is.
Yeah, what's up, people? What's good? Yeah, right here chilling with homeboy Keizo. Keizo, what up? As you can see, we're riding car. We got money. We fuck girls. Everything. What more can we ask?
Drinks.
Talking of bling bling, as you can see, blings, chains just around. Talking about fame. They're famous everywhere. Dope boys. Yeah.
That's all.
Yep.
Yeah.
So these boys, did that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people came out. I saw someone post mute the Dope Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my sister's calling me. Oh shit.
Put it on airplane mode, Chromes.
I have to. Sorry about that. We'll cut that out of the recording. What was I saying?
Dope Boys.
Yeah, so they put out that video and some people
mute.
Yeah, they were like mute the Dope Boys, because basically it's part of it was like demeaning to women. You know, we fuck girls, and then they're talking about like they do drugs. So some people felt like that could be, I don't know. Some other kids would be swayed by. I don't know. So they were just like, yo, fuck these dudes, mute them. Meaning, don't play their music. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't watch their videos, don't play it in the clubs. What do you think of that? Is that like too much of an extreme measure for kids who were just trying to have fun?
Kids just want to have fun.
I'm guessing.
Nah. Look, number one, this is a dumb thing to do. That's number one. All right?
Yeah.
Let me not even say number one, because then it looks like I'm going to give a whole list. All right, I'm not gonna give a whole list. This is a dumb thing to do. Point blank. Period. Let's just end there.
Yeah.
All right, because look, yeah, we get it. You might be doing it, but like, I think they are so new to it. They never expected it, and the thing is, they were so excited about it, and they're so excited about it that they thought, it's like, you know what? Let's capture this moment and say what we're actually trying to do or what we're actually doing right now in our lives, because we have to capture this moment. It's so surreal, man.
Yeah.
Type thing. All right.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't think of it like that in those particular terms.
Of course not. Yeah.
All right. But like, I had to put it in my own fanatic way. All right. But like, basically, that's what happened.
Yeah.
In a nutshell, that's what happened.
In a nutshell.
All right. It's
'Cause they
in a
fuck
nutshell.
bitches.
Yeah. It's just like, look, if hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
all right, you were walking down the road and then all of a sudden there's a bougie, there's a Bentley that pulled up next to you, and there's Naomi Campbell, and she's like, yo, you want to come over to the Hotel Intercontinental and do something? When you actually start kissing her, you want to, it's like, you know what, can I take a picture of this?
That's
Like, you want to capture that moment because it's so special to you, because you never fathomed in your little Zambian mind that you
Whoa.
would ever sleep with Naomi Campbell.
Okay.
It's a situation like that. So in their little simple minds, they never ever
little
thought.
simple minds.
Yes.
Okay.
They never ever thought.
Going
that they
on
would-
record saying
Yeah,
that.
I'm going on record saying that.
Okay.
They never ever thought that they would reach the level of fame that they have reached. And please keep in mind that there's only one song that we have heard from these niggas.
Yeah.
One song. All right?
Biggest song in the country right now.
Yeah, biggest song in the country right now.
Yeah.
But like, there's only one song. All right?
True.
Yo Mops came through with the biggest song in the country, and then after that, he followed it up with something else.
Yeah.
All right? So now we can just like, okay, maybe that wasn't a fluke. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, like, there's a kids, and I don't know, man. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. So our guy Blackson
Yeah.
issued a statement that was dated the 13th of March 2018.
Yeah,
That
and
was
today's
first-
today's the 16th. Keep that in mind. Yeah.
It was 2018. Like, you could even like put the right date. Goddamn.
Yeah.
So they put out a statement, and basically, the management was talking about how they were disappointed with the video.
Yeah.
And
So
whatever.
basically, but Joe, before you even go there, it's like Black Sun is who to them.
He's their manager, I believe.
Is their manager.
Yeah.
There you go.
Publicist and promoter, whatever, right? So these guys are signed to his ever moving forward media company and stuff. So I read this statement, right? And I was a bit taken aback by it because it's like, first of all, we had no idea that the Dope Boys, even though they are called the Dope Boys, had a drug problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
A codeine issue.
Yeah.
Like, they take codeine, and they've been apparently, from this statement from management, we find out that these guys are codeine heads.
Okay.
Now, I'm thinking, like, as
We did,
management,
yeah.
you want to hide that information as much as possible, even though the point of him putting it into the statement is to say, we as ever moving forward are pushing this agenda, which is this hashtag codeine is not water campaign or whatever.
Okay. That's the first time I've heard of it. Have you heard of it before?
I mean, I've seen him
Codeine is
post
not
about,
Over.
like, he has this campaign going on about, codeine is, like, not good for you or whatever, right?
Okay.
But I didn't know that there was codeine is not war. Like, I didn't know that was the name of the campaign, right?
Cool name.
So yeah, it's actually quite a horrible name, Blackson. Sorry,
Codeine is not water? You don't say.
you don't say. Oh my gosh, wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah.
So for me now, looking at that, it kind of seems like it was an opportunity for them to launch this campaign.
Yeah. I think it is. I think it is. Now we know.
Because now we know about it.
Yeah.
Because everyone's talking about this, and now there's a statement from management talking about whatever happened.
Mm-hmm.
They could have easily just said they're sorry.
Yeah.
That their client did this and this.
Yeah.
And then again, on top of that, I'm just like, when Chris Brown fucks up,
Yeah.
do you ever hear from his management?
No.
When his management fucks up,
No.
you hear from his management, though. Like, if there is a scheduling conflict or whatever,
something.
they will put out a statement and say,
Exactly.
we fucked up or whatever, sorry, we're rescheduling things, or if we need to give you back your tickets, this is what we're going to do.
Yes.
But when Chris Brown throws a bottle at Drake or whatever, and an apology needs to be given, you hear it from Chris Brown.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. I don't know. Is this nitpicking to think that management is just using this as an opportunity to put themselves out there?
No, that's exactly what's happening. You know what I mean? It's like, look, we're not fools. They haven't. It's like they put that on record. It's like, look, this is what we do on record.
Yeah.
All right. They haven't put out a statement countering that on saying, it's like, look, we didn't mean that. It's like, we probably had one too many drinks and we shouldn't have done that. They haven't said anything.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, how is somebody else going to apologize for something that you did?
Exactly.
It's like, look, I messed up, baby. All right? I messed up, baby. I did you wrong. But like, chill. Chromes will come and apologize. It's like, no, he's sorry for what he did. You know, he really didn't mean that. You know how he gets. You know what I mean?
But don't niggas do that?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I've been trying to talk to my... but then maybe if you fail, you said your best friend, the one that, you know, your girl trusts a lot, then he puts in a word for you. But you have to do the initial talking.
You have to do the initial talking. You have to, it's like, look, you have to exhaust all other forms of negotiation before you even resort to desperate measures. Like, look, you're my boy, good. Talk to my woman on my behalf. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. And the thing is, it's like, look, these kids did something stupid.
Yeah.
Right? They should have just come back. It's like, look, we did, you know, we were messed up. We were high. You know, we were having a good time, and we put out this video. We really didn't want to put it out to the public, but like it just so happened it was in the heat of the moment. You know.
Let me read this. It says, as ever moving forward enterprises, we are committed to fighting substance abuse, which is rampant among young adults, and we recently launched a campaign called Codeine is Not Water, which has been well received by the public. We hope the general public can accept our sincere apologies, as we couldn't control what the group did at the time they were ignorant of the dangers of substance abuse. So let's see. Before that, actually, the paragraph before that, it says the biggest reason we decided to work with the Dope Boys when they approached us is our realization that there was an urgent need of control for their publicity, and because of being wrongly advised and influenced by our peers, the Dope Boys were victims of substance abuse, particularly codeine. Up to now, the group has been undergoing private counseling sessions on the dangers of abusing substances. And I'm just like...
Okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
Doesn't have diddly squat to do with anything.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Has nothing to do with what the guys are doing. And the guy, I mean, one of the guys said, yeah, drugs. They mentioned drugs, but you don't see you don't see the drugs that they're talking about.
Keep in mind, it's like even
alcohol is a drug.
Alcohol is a drug. Weed is a drug. You know what I mean? It's like they could have just been talking about smoking a blunt.
Yeah.
Easily.
So you go out and then you reveal what's going on with the guys like that. Like, you're just making it worse for them. Because now when they do like some crazy antics, it'll be like, oh, these guys are just junkies and shit.
Bro, I don't believe that. Number one, it's like, look, the other thing is like, I don't believe, even if they have a codeine problem, right, that he brought up himself, I don't believe they're going through counseling. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Smoking mirrors, my nigga. It's just like, nah.
I don't believe it too.
I don't believe that.
And they say
like,
that video dropped in 2017.
Garbage.
But these guys are talking about being famous. And all that shit.
Nobody knew that.
Nobody knew who the fuck they were in 2017.
It's like, look.
I asked somebody from the Copper Belt and they were like, we don't know these guys.
Bruh.
We didn't know them back then.
If this is an old video, all he had to do, all ever moving forward enterprises had to do was say it's like, look, this is an old video, all right? It's got nothing to do with what's going on right now. This is an old video. Yeah. It's a 2017 video or whatever it is. They've grown from that experience and they moved on, you know? This is off some local hype that they had back in their neighborhood. Simple, straightforward.
Done.
As he says, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Ever moving forward. I'm sure he's like ever moving forward can keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Come on now.
And then if you're like management, wouldn't you, if you are pushing, okay, here is the thing, right? You're a management that has a campaign against drugs, and you have a client, and their names are Dope Boys.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
First
want
thing-
to change their name
First
first
thing
of
you
all?
do is change the name. That's the first thing you do. You know what I mean? I mean, there's certain names that just have to be changed.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, look, as a crew, you were called this. But like as individuals, you were, what was your name again? What's your rap name? My name is Titty Boy. It's like, what do you mean your name is Titty Boy?
2 Chainz was called Titty Boy back
Yeah.
in the day.
2 Chainz was called Titty Boy back in the day. It's like, nah. It's like, how are we going to market you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, listen to this new music. Oh, he's such a role model. Oh, look at him. His name is Titty Boy.
Look at Titty Boy.
Look at Titty Boy. Number one, that already sounds like a racial slur. So it's like if a white, person from the South says it, it's like, oh, Titty Boy, get your behind over here. You're gonna be like, oh, he's being racist. Nah, your name is Titty Boy.
Where's Titty Boy?
Where's Titty Boy?
Gotta give me my West Scat.
You know what I mean? So look,
yeah.
it's absolutely and utterly ridiculous. All right,
Should we
Look,
call Blackson? You feel like we should call him?
You can give him a buzz. I don't have his number, bro. I do not have his number.
Don't have Blackson's number?
No, I do not.
But you know,
No,
Blackson
I do
has
not.
everyone's number, man.
Oh, for real?
He's got everyone's number.
He's like that. He's that guy.
He's that guy,
He's
bro.
that guy.
He
I mean,
is
like
that
he's
guy.
he's very busy most of the time when you see him. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
always got something going on. He's always doing something. So like even the whole codeine is in water thing, I'm just hearing about it now. All right, the campaign, I'm just hearing it about it right now.
Yeah.
So,
They were trying to launch that campaign on that,
Okay.
capitalizing on this.
Okay.
Like, I think that's what it is. I mean, what else will you put it down to?
I don't know. So like, haven't you gone to the kitchen and found like codeine coming out?
I think that's his old number.
Ah, there you go.
Let me try this. I didn't even put my phone on airplane mode. Sorry, bro. I forgot.
You suck.
Let's see. Let's find Aquaman.
Ezra Black song. Black song.
Wakanda forever. Come on. Yeah, Bobby E still hasn't given me my phone. So sorry. That's why this is taking too long.
Oh yeah.
Why is this nigga's phone off? There's one more number, then we're done.
Wow. 3 numbers?
Yeah, I wonder why I have all 3 of his numbers, by the way.
It's crazy that, I hope it's not that hard to get in touch with the management, you know what I mean? It's kind of like getting in touch with 999.
I know, right? This is like 999 experience all over again.
There you go.
So if my house is burning and your number is busy, like,
Yo,
the fuck?
it's not even like stay on the line, you know what I mean? It's different, like,
yeah, they should be able to calm you down and stuff. You know, like, somebody's gonna attend to you just now.
Yeah.
Just hold on.
Wow.
Yo, this nigga shady as fuck.
Yo.
Yo, I can't get through to him. I can't. I've tried.
We tried. We
Yeah,
tried.
we tried.
I mean, like, we tried.
We tried.
You've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 numbers in total.
Yeah. Tried 3 numbers. Nothing worked. All right. So, Blackson is a homie.
Yeah.
I know him. I hate to think he would be malicious or whatever, but sometimes, I'm not saying we're not saying he's being malicious.
No,
it's just sounds a little bit opportunistic. Like this is a moment that we can use to, put ourselves out there a little bit. That's what it looks like. Because as management, I feel like management should try as much as possible to be in the background. Like you shouldn't be able to see management.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to book these guys and stuff. So you look up like where you can find them and shit like that. But then, coming out with this, I get it. Like they had to do something, but this just wasn't the right move.
Not at all. Look, he made them look worse than they were already.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because he started bringing up codeine issues.
Yeah.
Nobody talked about codeine in that video.
Yeah.
He basically said that they're addicts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're on a program right now to get, straight and all of those different things. But when you say things like that, that also puts those guys in a certain box and all of these different things. Because it's like now when you go see the Dope Boys perform, or they're chilling and they're hanging out, and and they're wilding out and they're having a good time, you'll be like, oh no, but like, then what type of program are they on? Because it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know if I've ever heard of a proper program. Maybe we need to change the people we hang out with. A proper program, a drug rehabilitation program in Zambia.
Don't they do that at like Chainama Hills Hospital?
Yeah,
you can go there and get like rehab and stuff.
You can get rehab from drugs and all of those different things. You can.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just like
Yeah.
Maybe because it's like the one dude who I knew, is like at some point got addicted to drugs, was taken to Chainama. You know what I mean? Came back, went back on drugs, and he does that. So now, like,
I think that happens everywhere. How many times have you heard that everywhere in the world, where somebody went?
I guess so. But like, it's like then
it's a personal choice.
Where is the working formula then? You know what I mean? It's like who can tell us? I don't know. If you know somebody, please let us know. That has been addicted to drugs, gone on a program.
Like, do they want to stop though? Like, if you do drugs and they take you into an environment that's sober and stuff, trying to get you away from that shit, and after you leave, because when they let you go, they believe you've gotten over it. But at the end of the day, there's still an element of like your personal commitment to the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there is. But like, I think the program is also supposed to help you see, the benefits and the disadvantages.
That's what the program's about.
Yeah, but like, look, it's just like we can't.
So you're blaming the system?
No, what I'm saying is, it's like in the United States, we've seen people who do that.
They come back and they continue.
It's like they come back and they continue, and then we've seen some people who go get rehabilitated, and then boom, they're out of that shit.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
So you have.
So what I'm saying is, like, I have an example of somebody who the program didn't work for. I would like to hear from somebody who's who has the experience of.
Okay, you just want to hear somebody say,
I want to hear it.
I stopped.
Yes, okay. It's like, look, I used to do drugs and I stopped.
Yeah.
Because I know a whole bunch of people.
Is success stories though. They should be.
Cool. That would be nice, because it's like, I don't think we can look at Zambia and say it's like, oh, there's a major drug problem.
Why not? There is a drug problem.
No, so it's like we've never accepted that. We've never had that conversation. We haven't had that conversation of, it's like, look, there's a drug problem out there. It's like, we know of kids who shoot up and all of those different things. South Africa has got a drug problem. We hear about nyaupe and all of those different things. It's like a concoction, Bluetooth of all of we hear about these things. You know what I mean?
Is one of the most ridiculous concepts I've ever heard. Yeah.
So why was it called Bluetooth again?
Bluetooth is like they inject drugs into somebody's system, right? Mm-hmm. And then they draw the blood out and then they put it into somebody else. Wow. Then they get high as well. Wow. Yeah. So there's like ARVs in there. There's like rat poison and shit. Like some crazy fucking concoction. And then they, So if we are druggies, we put it in your system, we draw out your blood, and then I put it in mine, and we get fucked up.
We high.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then a lot of niggas die because, it's like blood. If blood doesn't match or whatever, you fucking die. Because then...
like this HIV...
There's that, first of all.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, if we're basically doing blood transfusions... Yeah. Just for a high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Fucked up like that, bro.
But like, look, at the end of the day, that's why I'm saying, it's like, I haven't heard, never, ever heard. And I'm an industry person, you know what I mean, in touch with what's happening with a lot of things. But like, I've never heard of this codeine is not water campaign. If it is a campaign, how long has it been going on for? You understand what I'm saying?
And then when he says well received by the public, it's like, which group of people is this? Is it just because there's a difference? People need to realize, like, just because you post something on Facebook and then you get like 200 heart reactions, doesn't mean that everyone's cool. Like, it doesn't mean everyone's seeing what you're putting up.
Yeah.
And if you've only got 5,000 friends, that's just your circle of people.
Yeah.
So if those people have accepted it or they know about it, it doesn't mean everybody does. You know what I mean? It's like when something is big, when you say public, it's been well received by the public.
Yes.
That should be a majority of the people. But if people haven't heard this shit, then this is just a small section of your friends or people that follow you that know about this shit. Because, yes, I have seen Blackson post about the dangers of codeine and whatever. Basically saying there's a problem and it needs to be dealt with and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. I had never seen the hashtag codeine is not water campaign. Like, I did not see that hashtag being used anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is where Blackson knows a lot of people.
A lot.
He does. And so I hope he's making the right steps he's been trying to make the right steps in the background to try and get this to go to more people. But you see the smoke and mirrors thing, you can't tell people this thing has been going down when they haven't heard about something, bro.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, look,
he could have even just said, we're starting this campaign, or it's in an initial phase and we're trying to go bigger and stuff. But then again, the whole point of him using it in this particular situation just didn't make any sense
at all.
You know what I mean? It's like,
At all.
Why? You know,
it would have even been better if he probably even gave a background to it. He says, like, look, as Ever Moving Forward Enterprises, we decided to take on these guys called the Dope Boys because we heard that, number one, they're musically talented, all right? But number two, we also heard that they have a problem with codeine. So as Ever Moving Forward Enterprises, already having this campaign going on, we decided, it's like, look, this is a challenge that we'll take up and we'll move forward and try and help these guys, and, with that, they will reach their potential and their maximum, all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would have been probably made better sense, but it's like,
it doesn't tie into anything.
Yeah, it's like, wait, who said codeine?
Yeah, nobody mentioned codeine.
Yeah.
You don't see any cup inside, like
Nothing
nothing.
at all.
And we haven't heard it, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, let's get off that.
What it is.
Blackson, that's the homie, but
Yeah.
we need to talk. I tried to call you, but you didn't pick. Your phone's off.
Your phone's off.
Probably hungover or something.
Yeah.
What else popped off?
The New Zealand shootings.
Oh man,
we have to talk about
telling
that.
me about that shit.
Yeah, we have to talk about that.
I'm not watching that video. I'm not watching that video.
Yeah. I also didn't plan to watch the video. The only thing I saw on Twitter, I think yesterday or the day before, was an 18-second clip. All right. Now my phone is on auto download when it comes to like Wi-Fi video. When I get on Wi-Fi, all right. So I found the video accidentally, and I don't know, man.
Somebody is probably in a group or some shit.
Yeah, posted it, and it's 18 minutes, brah, where this guy walks into a mosque in New Zealand with a semi-automatic weapon, sees the first person walking towards him, and he shoots.
Like in the head?
No, like it's like just shoots at them. You don't see where the person gets shot. All right. Now keep in mind, all of this was broadcast to social media. He was live streaming this on Facebook. Okay, it was on Facebook Live.
Shit.
That's how crazy it is. So even the number of views that it's had on, the algorithms and all of that, it's like, as soon as it starts getting to a certain number, it keeps on getting shared by different people and all of that, and more people see it. All right?
Went viral.
It went viral, and it's a viral video right now. So the thing is, it's like this guy walks in, shoots one person, another person runs past, shoots another person. And sometimes we kind of like mistake the gunfire from movies. Like that's how it sounds in real life. With a little whistling. Pew!
No, those are just effects.
That's just effects.
Yeah.
All right.
Guns is loud, bro.
It's loud, and sometimes, and I heard this a lot from some of the witnesses. People who kept on hearing it's like, I thought it was firecrackers. You know what I mean? So it's like this guy walks in, and then he gets to the main hall, and then there are people on the left side and there are people on the right hand side, and then you see it's like they're crouching, and then he just starts shooting.
Just offing niggas.
He just starts shooting like randomly, kind of like it's like if you put a bunch of balls and it's like, look, shoot as many balls as you can. You know what I mean?
Was it like you say it was a semi-automatic?
Yeah.
Shit.
So it's I mean, they don't have, New Zealand is a little bit strict with the gun laws and whatever. So they don't sell the automatic weapons. It's like, so they sell the semi-automatics, and it's mostly for hunting. Because New Zealand is a quiet place.
Yeah.
You never hear about it. It's like you hear about the All Blacks and whatever, but like that's as far as it goes. What else do you know about New Zealand? What type of food do they like in New Zealand? You know what I mean? It's just like, look, it's New Zealand equals rugby. Point blank, period, finished. Nothing else.
Known for,
Yeah. So
and cricket, actually.
Yeah, and cricket. Actually, there's also a story tied into that. But anyway, this guy is shooting people, kids, women, whatever it is.
Wow, man,
all right,
that's
and he's
really
just
fucked up.
shooting.
Yeah.
He unloads, runs out of bullets, reloads, walks back in, keeps on shooting at the people on the left hand, people on the right hand, and it's like he even starts going like one by one and just shooting people. You understand? Like, it's so sick to watch this. And I'm like, I even put up this as a tweet. It's like, it's not enough to kill people, but like now you have to broadcast it.
Yeah.
All right? So apparently this particular individual is a right-wing person. All right? The people who believe it's like, oh, white is white and, we are supreme and all of those different things.
White supremacists.
Yeah, white supremacists. And, he compared, Muslims. It's like, look, Muslims are violent, and all of these different things, and violence begets violence, and all of those different things. And he's just basically looks like he's saying, it's like, look, I'm doing you a service
by using violence.
And these Muslim people have been doing this, to other people in different parts of the world. So I'm going to do this to them.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's such a primitive,
yeah. So as it stands right now, 49 people were killed because it's like he did that at one mosque, right?
Yeah.
Got done, got in his car, got other guns, and then went to another mosque.
And he did the same thing.
And he killed 7 people there.
Wow.
So the death toll has continued rising, obviously, because some people have succumbed to their injuries and whatever. So it's like it was 49 the last time I checked. So that's the situation, and that's where it's at right now.
Wow. Sometimes I you know what, I know this is kind of like way left, but like there was one time we were at some album listening party, right? And I look around and it's like everyone in here is literally 90% of the industry. Like, think of any name right now. Throw a name at me. They were in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, if a bomb went off here, the industry would be fucked.
Yeah.
That would be it.
90% of the industry would be gone.
Like artists, like TV people, radio people.
Yeah.
Like, if a bomb went off, we're all gone.
Yeah.
Like, radio stations have to start hiring new talent.
Yeah.
Upcoming artists will finally get their shot. Or some shit. I don't know.
It was one
man.
of those situations.
Just a fucked up
thought.
Yeah, my mind went there. And then, obviously, that sparked like a grander, let me call it a stream of consciousness. Like, what if we had those type of shootings in this country? Like,
yeah,
because we're not. When you hear stories like that, it's like it's such a foreign concept. Like, we see police officers with guns and stuff, but you're not scared.
Not at all.
Because we're like almost numb to that. Like just seeing like a dude with an AK and shit.
Yeah.
But in other places, that's like, whoa, fuck.
Yeah.
Because they've probably seen people get shot and whatever. Like, you've probably never seen. You've probably never seen somebody get shot.
No, not at all.
In your life, you probably. I mean, I've seen somebody after getting shot, like with their head open and shit. Like there were dudes who were trying to rob, like I think they were trying to rob like an armored vehicle that had gone to get money from like ShopRite.
Okay.
And the police officers there were just skilled as fuck. They shot all of the guys in the head.
Nice.
You said nice.
Yeah.
They shot him in the head.
She's like, my nigga.
And like brains open.
Yeah.
And people were standing around watching this dead guy.
Yeah.
With his brains everywhere.
There you go.
And this is why I'm like, it's like we're so, when we see something like that, it's like I don't even think people get scared or anything. Like whenever you see like a dead body, or people will go around and watch the thing when you should be like trying to get away from the situation.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, look, I've never seen brains.
You've never seen brains out?
Never seen brains out. I've seen brain matter out. All right, it was a car accident, whatever. But like I'm speaking on behalf of like most Zambians.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen that.
Yeah.
So it's like I can look at that and go tell the people at home, it's like, oh, there was a guy, he was shot in the head and he had his brains out and there was blood everywhere. True. All of that. Yeah. It's like I'm gonna be that guy to break that news. You know what I mean? Now with the age of the camera phone, it's like,
shoot that. Yeah.
I'm gonna document this.
So when I hear a story like that, it's just like, and it's so like, I don't know.
Yeah. For me,
it's crazy
about this particular story. There's shootings that happen all the time. The United States, the United Kingdom. And you hear these things and you're like, France and all of that. And it's like, you sympathize, empathize. You're like, damn, this is so sad. This is so sad. Yeah. But it's almost like, kind of like when you hear it, you're like, oh, damn, again?
Another one.
How many people is it now? Yeah. But like the thing that, the Prime Minister, New Zealand Prime Minister was saying, it's kind of like the same thing you were saying just now. Mm-hmm. It's like, you don't think about this. When you hear about a shooting in public, it's like, oh, wow, that happened in the United States. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's such a foreign concept. Yeah. Even to New Zealanders. You understand what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. It's kind of like if it happened in Z. Yeah. And you're like, my gosh, we're not known for that. It's like, what do you want from us? Dude, we understand the United States, they be out here bombing Islamic places and all of that. Yeah. And they're going for, extremist groups or what they see as extremist groups. We get that. We understand that. We hear it's like, oh no, they're looking for oil. That's why they'll raid certain nations. We understand that. But like the point where you're like, it's New Zealand. Again, New Zealand is known for rugby. So why would you go and shoot people in New Zealand? Yeah. Yeah. Muslims in New Zealand. There are certain places like you can go, it's like, look, the extremist guys in Pakistan. Yeah. Who are like, yo, kill white people, shoot white people. When you see a white person do this and do that. But like, these are just people in New Zealand. Yeah. They are not extremist at all.
Yeah, it's so sad that like Islam has been tainted with that image. Yeah. Because it's like, at the core of the religion, there's nothing extreme.
No, not at all.
What I mean? Not at all. There's nothing like that. There's no aspect of that. That whole bombing yourself up and whatever, like, that's not Islam. That's no. It's because of the image that's been portrayed out there. This is the power of like the media. Yeah. I feel like, and social media now has made it worse.
It's like, look, what we're doing right now, or what we have done with Islam, is basically throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah. All right. Baby, bathwater, everything just goes out. It's all rubbish. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like, no, there's a baby in here. So it's like, no. It's like, all you see is the water, is the dirty water. And the concept of the baby with the bathwater actually comes from the mid-ages, from back in the day. Yeah. Where basically it's like, if you were going to take a bath, water was so rare, right? All of you are bathing in the same bucket. Big ass drum. Yeah. And what happens is like daddy takes a bath first, right? Yeah. So daddy, mommy, 4 siblings, and then the baby takes a bath last. By the time the baby is bathing, the water is brown. Yeah. It's murky as hell. So the thing is, it's like, look, the baby is in there, but like you might not see the baby because the water is so murky. So you throw the baby out with the bath water. Yeah. That's where that comes from. And the thing is,
such disgusting fucking shit, bruh. Because that reminds me of how people would do it back in the day, where like you're about to have a meal and you all wash your hands in the same fucking bowl. Yeah. It starts with your father, your mom, then your older siblings until like the kid of the family. Yes. And it's like
did you
but
ever?
like the younger ones should be probably washing their hands first because they're
Yes.
probably like their immune system is not probably
Yes.
functioning and shit.
Yeah.
It's like that's
That's
just
why
a
you have
wild
kids getting
concept.
sick all the time, man. It's like, you want? I'm a dwala. Why does this baby keep on getting sick? It's like,
Oh my
because
God.
you washing all your
Yeah,
germs.
you nasty ass niggas, man.
It's like
Shit.
it's picked up germs from 6 different people.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That was a wild concept. I mean, I remember like I'd been to the village before back
Yeah.
in the day, and that was the thing. You know, so grandfather, and you know, like now, like it's
Yeah.
extended family
Yeah.
in the village. You know what I mean? So, grandfather, then father, grandfather, grandmother,
Grandmother,
then
father,
dad, then mom, then all the siblings. Oh my gosh,
Just diseases.
yeah, it's
That's
just
diseases right there.
fucking every germ that you could ever think of is
Yeah.
in that water, bro.
Everything.
You could drink that water and die immediately.
Yes. Because you got old man germs.
Yeah, man.
You know
like,
what I mean?
shit.
Like, yo,
I don't know where your hands been.
gross.
Your hole and shit.
Extremely gross. You know what I mean? Now that we think about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, for me, it's sad that we have seen Islam get to this point.
Yeah.
Because it's like, look, we've
Well, the
grouped-
perception.
the
of it.
perception of it is
Yeah.
that it's all extreme, and that's not the case.
Yeah.
All right?
It's just people
It's-
who've
yeah.
just taken the concept the wrong way.
It's kind of like
You know?
in the Bible, you know, when it says, "Oh, an eye for an eye," and then somebody bases their theology on that. It's like, look, it's in the Bible. This
Yeah.
is what the Bible says. So an eye for an eye, an eye for an eye, and then before you know it, there's 100 people who believe that. There's 200, 300, and before you know it, there's 10,000 people who believe that. Out of 1 million, 10,000 people believe that.
Why is the Old Testament still there? Why do we need it? It's old. Why did they keep the Old Testament? When you have an old constitution,
Yeah.
and you amend it and you have a new one, you don't need the old shit.
But like,
It's
you know,
irrelevant.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
like,
need it.
Yeah, but like, you know that
Because there's some wild shit in the Old
a
Testament.
lot. But like, you know, like, you know that Jews don't believe in Jesus Christ. Obviously, you know that, right? It's like they do not
Yeah.
believe in Jesus Christ at all.
Yeah.
They're still waiting for the Messiah to come. The Messiah that was in the Old Testament, that just like, you know, the old niggas when the Moses and whatever were talking about. It's like, oh, there's a Messiah who's gonna come.
Yeah.
They didn't believe that was Jesus. All right.
What if that wasn't Jesus? Have you thought about that? What if it was just
Yeah, I have. But like,
what if it was
here's
just a
the thing.
cool dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm coming to, right? That's what I'm coming to. My thing is, it's like they are certain places. I believe that. I think that was. I forget who was preaching about this, but like, I think it was Isaiah or something, and then. It's sort of like the thing that Isaiah was describing, a moment that Isaiah was describing that was going to happen, actually happened with Jesus Christ. Like word for word was happening with Jesus Christ. So it's kind of like you can marry the two. It's like, look, you said the description of this nigga is like, look, he's going to have a big voice. All right. He's going to have a funky ass hairline. Right, he's gonna have a biggish nose. He's gonna have sideburns, to my little trying sideburns, and his name is gonna be Chromes.
These are some fire sideburns, bro.
And his name is gonna be Chromes. And then the nigga shows up, fitting that exact description,
Yeah.
and then you're like, nah, that's not him. That's
Plastic-
not who
yeah, plastic
you were
surgery, my nigga.
describing. You know what I mean?
Plastic surgery,
2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, you think there was silicone 2,000 years ago?
Hey.
Some-
Africans was doing shit, bro. I'm telling you.
But like, anyway, look, the grander scope of this is basically we have a certain misconception of what Islam is, and we've thrown the baby out with the bathwater, and that's exactly what people like that think when they say it's like, look, I'm going to go and shoot women and children and men and women who are just worshiping on a random Friday.
Yeah.
Imagine just going over there at Kamala and just shooting at everybody.
That's crazy.
The guys who own the shops, who hire Zambians, it's like everybody just killing them for no reason.
I think they should have guns.
It's yeah, I mean,
They should have
that's
guns.
I mean, yeah.
It's also like the conversation that they're trying to have like in the States where it's like, oh, should kids go to school with guns?
Yeah,
So
should
if
teachers
somebody-
have
The
guns?
teachers have guns too. You know,
Yeah.
like it's something to think about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Donald Trump says what? The only thing that can stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
And Republicans love that kind of talk.
Because Republicans love their guns.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But like, you know, the difference is...
They're not going to get rid of the guns, though.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't.
They're not. It's just going to spawn like a new problem.
Yeah.
You know, it's like with criminalizing of something like marijuana and stuff. Like, oh, you guys can't do this. Now you just have a bunch of people in jail for just having an ounce or something.
Yeah.
You know, just legalize the thing, and now things are changing. It's actually
Absolutely
contributing to the economy and shit.
A lot, actually.
You know what I mean?
A lot, actually.
Yeah.
You know, so for
Something
me,
that we need to do.
for me, it's one of those things that, like places like New Zealand. Again, it's like New Zealand. Most people don't own guns like the United States, because people in the United States have automatic weapons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you have 6, 7 automatic weapons, but for what? You know what I mean? It's like just as a hobby as collecting, you can collect 6, 7, 8, you know, automatic weapons. And I'm talking about like you can have an Uzi at your house just for the sake of having it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is it for? So in a situation like you have somebody who wants to do something as stupid as that and just say, look, I'm gonna kill Muslims. All right?
Yeah.
He can go into a store and buy automatic weapons. And that's how come you find that he walks into a store and it's like, or a place or a bar, and there's 60 people there and he just holds the trigger and
Just offs
everybody dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy,
It's
man.
pretty wild, man.
It's crazy.
That's really, really wild. And that's why, like, I can't just get myself to watching that video. I know you probably were like, what is this? What am I seeing? Oh, he just shot a nigga. Then he shot another one. And now you're like, oh, where's this video going to go?
Yeah.
And then you find yourself watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
But if I know that that's the video, I'm not watching that shit.
That's video.
I just don't
That's
want to,
video.
because it's going to bother me. Because like even now with the description that you gave, that shit is crazy. Now I'm having all these images. It's making me feel a certain way. And if I watch it, it'll be just it's probably going to fuck up my week.
So think about
Basically.
this, just probably as a last thought on this. Think about this now. That imagine the Muslim extremists watching this shit. Yeah. What do you think they're thinking now? It's like this white person. Apparently he's from Australia, actually. All right? This white person who thinks lowly of us and who thinks we are this. What are they thinking now? What is the next move going to be?
Yeah.
Revenge.
Evil begets evil.
Yeah. It's going to be revenge. It's like,
So you
look,
don't fight evil with
Yeah.
evil. You know, so, I mean, look, just anybody that just does something like that, like, needs to be, what do you do to somebody like that? You know, like, the fuck out of here. Just saying. Like, that's just somebody who, I don't know, it's like, do you let them go through therapy first or some shit?
it's like, even just
Because you know they're
even
gonna
just
say
the
he's
thought
crazy,
of a free
right?
trial.
Because they're gonna say he's just crazy and stuff. If it was a black man, it would be different.
Yeah, it would be different. But like in this particular case, I think it's so new to New Zealand that because he was actually in court today, earlier on today. You know, he's been charged with murder already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's a situation like, yo, are you really going to give this guy a free and fair trial? I mean, it's clear. He videoed this. You know what I mean? It's like,
What do you mean? Is he gonna get a free and fair trial?
No, it's just like, look, it's just like, why should we even take the route of having a free and fair trial? Because it's still gonna have a defense lawyer.
Yeah.
Who's gonna try and plead something or
gonna
whatever.
say he's crazy.
Yeah. But like, there's obviously, I don't know, 49 families or 51 by now.
Yeah.
All right, who have lost family members because of what this guy thinks.
Yeah, I think people should still get a free and fair trial, no matter what they do.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
but I
for-
get what you mean.
Yeah,
It's like
like
at this
for me-
point, the old school way would be great. It's like, yo, let's just stone him to death. How about
stone
that?
him to death? You know what I mean? Let's just stone him to death.
Like, hey, every family member just grab a rock.
It's like even if
Kill this nigga.
even if I was one of those, it's like, look, I'm the prosecuting lawyer, right?
Yeah.
I'd go talk to his defense lawyer and be honest. I'm just like, okay, you know what? Yeah, you will defend him in inverted commas, but like you're gonna throw this case like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's like you will lose this case by a long shot.
Yeah, but then that would be, tampering with justice. So you're gonna fuck it up. Then he could actually win.
But you know what I mean,
The
right?
evidence is already there.
Yeah.
There's no way he's gonna win. But depending on how good his defense lawyer is, he might get like a little reduced sentence or something.
Yeah, but because it's like he's got
But he should go away for
manifestos.
life.
Yeah, apparently he's got manifestos of why he was going to do what he was going to do. All right, he's
So
got
it was
like
premeditated.
It was premeditated.
That
He's
makes
got
it worse.
Pages. He's got.
Oh no, it makes
photos.
it worse.
Yeah,
He's going forever.
There you go.
He's not coming back.
He's not coming back.
No.
He better not.
Yeah. Anything else that popped off this week?
You want to talk about Date My Family?
Oh yeah,
You watched it. You
I
wanna
watched
talk
the
about
episode.
Prudie.
I've been so disconnected from social media this past week. I mean, you were telling me about this New Zealand story, and I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I wonder what
I've
you were
just-
doing though. That's the crazy thing.
Just busy. You know what I mean? And
busy doing what though? Because it's like
Work.
my assumption is like you're busy with work and preparing for work and catching up on
Yeah.
stories and watching social media and Facebook and BBC and CNN. But like you were not doing any of that, Crohn's.
no, I wasn't.
So-
I really wasn't. I mean, I
Tell
think-
us what you were doing.
I was just detoxing from social media, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay.
Like
All
it was an actual detox, and that actually included WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
And all of that shit, like Twitter. I think the last time I put up a post was like yesterday. What did you say, sir? Would you like to repeat what you said?
Crohn's is full of shit though. I mean, it's like how you gonna detox from something that It's like you detox from something that you've been hooked to. It's like nigga, you ain't been hooked to WhatsApp. So how you detoxing from something that you haven't been hooked to?
No, I mean it's just part of the list of things that I stay away from it usually, but it's worse. Like this week, I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay away from it. Like here's the thing, right? WhatsApp to me is weird, bro, because it's like, look, this is what happens with my WhatsApp, right? I'll open my WhatsApp, and then I'll find I'll find 60.
Like we care.
No, don't worry, because you're asking. You're always putting up like shit on your WhatsApp status about.
I am not the
replying
only
to
one.
messages.
I am not the only one.
You're not the only one?
No,
No, I feel like
no,
you're the
no.
only one that puts
Oh,
up
for real?
stuff on your WhatsApp status.
Because it's like, I could have like the fucking New Zealand shooter on my ass, and I'm trying to get in touch with you, and then you're like,
you're gonna die. You die. I'm not the guy you want to call, but that
you have
happens.
that shit on your conscience forever and ever.
Yeah, probably will.
shit.
But then no, that would be your fault because you tried to call me, knowing that
You full of
this
shit.
nigga doesn't, Because here's the thing, I don't know if other people experience this. It's like I open my WhatsApp, right? This is a problem I create myself, right? Because if I could probably deal with it easily, but it's like I have 60 unread messages, and then I go through the messages. Like I don't open them. I'm just scrolling through them. I'm like, if I reply to this one and this one and this one and this one's gonna reply, and then it's just I'm gonna stay on this app longer than I want to, because I just want to be here for like 5 minutes. This is like my little window of replying to messages. So I'll go, I'll be like, okay. And sometimes this happens. I'll reply to this message, maybe 10 of them, and they all reply. And then I start having conversations. I look at the time, and 1 hour passed, and I was just having conversations with people on WhatsApp. And I'm not trying to spend that kind of time replying to messages and just whatever, And this is the thing. If I'm SMSing people, I'm actually better with SMS. Because people just don't like the SMS like that. It's like old school, you know what I mean? Let's have a conversation about this shit. Is it normal for people to be talking to a whole lot of people at one time? Like, that's crazy to me. That concept of you communicating with like 60 to 70 people every day. That shit is crazy.
Yo, how are you communicating with 60 to 70 people every single day? That's how many people you have trying to talk to you.
There's a lot of people on my WhatsApp list.
Yeah, I get that. There's a lot of people on my
And
WhatsApp
on my
list, but like
Facebook as
not
well.
everybody is trying to talk to me. Like every single day.
Okay.
There's probably at max 15 people. And out of those 15 people,
great. Even 15 is extreme.
yes,
That's
but
extreme.
out of those 15 people, there's some people I'll say it's like, okay, cool, no problem. I will get back to you about that particular situation, and I will keep it moving. You know what I mean? There's probably like 5 people I'm gonna try and invest a conversation into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how are you trying to talk to like 60 people? Who are you, Chromes? What are you like? What do you have going on? That's like 60 people genuinely
I'm a pimp.
from the bottom of their heart trying to have a conversation with you, my nigga.
I'm a pimp, man. It's my bitches. They're like, Daddy, I got your money. I'm like, yo, keep that money.
You know? I mean, it's like
Keep it for me,
it's
baby.
No, look, for me, like it's freaking weird.
But I do reply to your messages though.
Nah, but like
consistently.
Here's the thing. Nah, you don't.
There's certain people.
Nah, you don't.
Nah, I do though.
Nigga, you garbage for actually saying that. Don't even try and say that shit. It's like, look, for me, it's mind boggling.
It's not even deliberate, man.
It's mind boggling because it's like, look, I sent this message at this particular point, right?
Yeah.
I sent this message at 7:05. This nigga was online at 8:15. So I'm like, so do you just look at the message and you're like, nah. Let me just keep it moving.
No.
And I'm obviously assuming I am not the only one.
Who, what?
There's obviously a whole bunch of other people who are like waiting for a reply from Chrome, and they highlighted at you at 7, and you were online at 8:15, and you never got back to them. So they obviously, it was like, what the fuck, man?
It's just
What the fuck,
I just don't like to text, bro. I don't like phone calls. I don't like text messages.
Nobody is gonna try and be like, oh, I couldn't get to Chrome's on WhatsApp, so let me send him a text message. Nigga,
that would be great.
Got down for
that would be great. Send me an email. You know, that's even way better.
Nigga, it's like you didn't see not Bobby.
That would be better actually. Email
that other dude.
Oh, DM me actually. Twitter, like I actually enjoy DMs and shit.
Of course you enjoy DMs.
But yeah,
you do.
It's weird. I don't know if anybody else gets like this kind of
Nah, you're the only one.
So my plan is actually to get rid of my WhatsApp.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think that'll be great
Good
for
luck.
everyone that I know.
Good luck.
Yeah, because it's like I don't enjoy texting. Well, I do sometimes, but it's just I think I just enjoy talking to people face to face.
Yeah.
Human interaction. That shit is great.
All right.
Yeah.
So niggas just show up to Rocket Fam, you know what I mean, and just be 60 niggas outside trying to have a conversation with Chromes. You know what I mean? It's like that's a lot quicker than this whole WhatsApp shit. It's like let's go. It's like it's like speed dating. You got 10 minutes each. 10 minutes by 60. How much is that? See the white man out here trying to make your life simple, but you're like, nah, I want an SMS. In fact, forget the SMS. I want to have face-to-face interactions.
Yeah.
So the white man is like, niggas, man, niggas.
But I'm not saying I want to talk to 60 people. I'm saying the people that matter. Like I want to talk to them in person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's family groups that's there, and it's just, oh man. I can't even contribute to conversations in those groups and stuff.
Date my family.
So weird.
That's what we're talking about.
How did we get here? So weird.
I don't know. I mean, you like talking shit, so you know what I mean.
No, I think it was your fault actually.
Started talking some shit.
So yeah, prudence, right? So I had no idea. I guess I was disconnected. That's why we got here. I wasn't watching TV. I don't watch TV anyway. YouTube is my shit. And Netflix. So I'm at the office. Tori, my former co-host, comes through and she's like, yo, did you watch Date My Family last night? I was like, no. Okay, there's a repeat that's on 17:30. Come and watch it. We got a TV in the booth or whatever. So I go there. Show starts and this chick starts describing what kind of person she likes, what kind of person she is.
Yeah.
And she seemed to take pride in the fact that she snaps quickly.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it's to call it pride or it's just, I don't know if it's just being self-aware of just knowing what kind of person you are. It's like, for me, I snap immediately when I don't even think about it. I just do shit.
I think it's pride though.
Probably pride, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, she went to like the first house. And the concept of Date My Family is basically a single person looking for love. So they go and meet the family of the person that is a potential date.
Yeah.
And then after you meet like 3 families, you choose the person you would like to meet face to face after, according to the experience you've had with the people that you met.
And the description of the person that you want to go out on a date with or whatever.
Yeah. So they'll describe the person. They basically have to like sell you or something like that. Let's just call it that. It's like marketing.
Yeah.
So she goes to the first house. I can't really remember much of what happened in the first house, but I think one of the things that came out was her saying that, you know, cheating is normal. Yeah. Like monogamy is boring or some shit. She threw that out there. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that because it's like, that's something that a lot of people won't admit to.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you have a problem with being with one person, like, you know, it's normal. It's cool. Like if
it's not a sickness. It's not that you are an immoral person and you need Jesus in your life.
I don't think so.
Yeah?
I don't think so.
You sincerely believe that?
Yeah, I sincerely believe that.
Yeah.
I think certain people just we know of some people
are not built like that.
Yeah, they've been subjected to monogamy and they just can't deal with it.
Yeah.
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 So she said that. It was like, oh, okay, cool. This is crazy. Okay. But I mean, that's something probably you wouldn't want to say on TV, but she was keeping it real all the way. Goes to the second family. I mean, even before she met the second family, there was like the introductory videos. And she was just like, I don't like these guys. They seem like they're young boys or whatever. Yeah. So she went with that attitude when she went to meet the guys. You know, so she gets in there and they start having a conversation. If you could even call it a conversation, because it's like they didn't even. It was just
the pleasantries out the way.
Yeah. So you know, it was the date was when the meeting was going really bad. And then the guy says, I lost my appetite when this chick came into the room. And then she said, oh, me too, actually, whatever. And then at some point, she threw like the glass at the dude. Yeah. She threw the food off, whatever. She was just acting crazy. Yeah. You know? And then, you know, dude, it was like a colored dude, you know, the colored genes in him, you know, got activated.
Popped out a little bit.
Jumped out of his seat, almost smacking the shit out of this chick and whatever. Yeah. And that's basically what went viral on social media.
So it was kind of like a real, I don't know, like a real housewives moment, real husbands of Shiny. You know what I mean? Like
probably the most dramatic thing that people have ever seen on TV, on reality TV in Zambia.
Cool, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
we needed that. It was about time.
Yeah, it was about time. As I was watching it, I was like, this is. She keeps it real, but where do you draw the line? Like, where does keeping it real just become like, okay, now you're just fucking up? Yeah. You know, because like that kind of attitude, you're walking into somebody's house and having that kind of attitude is just, I feel like there's common courtesy that you should have towards people generally. And I know the guy said something very stupid. Yeah. Like but at that point, he had taken enough because she was talking shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So then, snap. Whatever, like camera crew had to come out and like, you know, save the situation.
Break out the fight.
It was fucking nuts.
That's cool, man. Like for me, it's just like, it's about goddamn time, man.
It's about goddamn time that
Zambian
stopped acting
Zambian
humble.
reality TV started getting that exciting. You know what I mean? That's what made things like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta pop off, because they used to throw down. Yeah. You know what I mean? They punch each other out crazy. Easily. You know, they be knocking out bouncers and all of that. It's crazy. Yeah. It's bananas. So for me, I love that shit. All right? But the thing is, like, what I've noticed about Dating My Family now is kind of like they're trying to push the boundaries more and more. Even the people who participate on the show are like, yo, the last person on the show did this.
It's going to get dramatic.
So I'm going to do this. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like, my boy, the homie, Taffy, apparently was at somebody's house and he actually ate some food and spat it out back on the plate.
That was rude, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? There's no salt in this food. Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yo, you could have just swallowed that thing and said, there's no salt. Can you please pass me the salt? You know,
Yeah.
but like, because of something like that, people see something like that and the amount of noise that generated.
Yeah.
Because let's keep in mind, it was like, you know, forget Taffy. Taffy's already kind of sort of famous. People know him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, there are people who are not known. And they're like, look, this is my...
I can do something with this.
I can do something with this.
Yeah.
You know? And I will tell you this. I didn't watch the show. But like, I went to Twitter and it was prudence.
Yeah.
It's like, it was almost like a damn song. It's like all over my timeline and this is on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's not sustainable, though.
Yeah,
That kinda
it's not.
fame is not
Yeah, but like,
sustainable.
it's one of those things that, I don't know.
It's going to be a moment, but people will get over it quickly.
Yeah, but like, nobody cares about that at that particular moment. They're not thinking it's like, oh, it's just me in the moment right now. It's just like, they'll take that.
Yeah.
They'll take that over nothing.
Yeah. We want to get entertained.
Yeah.
But we want, as soon as we've experienced it and everyone's on it, we're like, okay, all right, I'm over this. Who's the next person wilding out?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, but like, for me, I feel like now people who go on the show have that in mind. So now, after seeing that whole Prudence stuff, the next person who's gonna go on the show is thinking, it's like, yo, how am I gonna be different? How do I beat that? How do I top that?
Yeah.
How do I trend if it's for 24 to 48 hours?
Yeah.
How do I trend? How am I going to be the next person who they're talking about?
True.
Because people are excited about that.
They are. And
Yeah.
this could actually be a little counterproductive for
The show.
my family, because if like there's no other dramatic moment after this,
Yeah.
because people have been laughing at maybe like the grandma, or maybe
Yeah.
the food wasn't cooked great, or
Yeah.
maybe the date was just horrible, or
Yeah.
they weren't asking the right questions or whatever. But now you've had like a real crazy ass moment. Like, this chick is actually psycho. Like, she's crazy.
Yeah.
Because like I thought she was acting. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was acting.
No, but
it was like at some point you're
It
like,
was legit.
no. This is
legit.
fucking legit. This
Yeah.
chick was just pissed off. And I actually had like a theory. I thought maybe, I think she probably hooked up with the light skinned dude sometime back or whatever. And then they met and they probably had a bad experience. And
It's a
it's like,
small world.
true.
It's a small world.
I mean, why would you just not like people you've never met before?
There you go. I mean,
That's crazy.
That happens sometimes, but like, not all the time.
It
Not
happens,
three
right?
people.
You're not gonna act on those emotions.
No,
If-
not at all. Not at all.
If I don't like somebody, like, because generally that will happen. You'd be like, okay, I don't like how they do this or that,
Yeah.
or maybe they did something to somebody that I know. When I meet them, I don't think I'm gonna be aggressive immediately. Like, but she walked into that room with aggression. Like, fuck these niggas.
These niggas ain't shit.
These niggas ain't shit. And then now Simon Wewa
Yeah.
did like an interview
Yeah.
with this chick.
Overall.
He did.
There you go.
I don't know how he found her, but there's like
did.
it's a
So nice
video.
to see you. Come on in, girl. Thank you so much for coming over
Welcome.
to Simoson.
Yeah, it's
Have you ever been here before?
No, but I've been around.
Yeah?
Maybe not.
Everyone's been to your
Okay.
building, sir. Shut the fuck up.
She hasn't,
Let's get to
clearly.
it. Okay. Now, your real name is Prudence.
It is. It is. I'm proud of my name.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Prudence. So all my account I use Prudence.
You're not
Okay.
that prudent.
Because I'd heard that the show sometimes uses, different
Yeah.
names, but your name is Prudence.
Yeah, it is
officially.
Prudence. I use my real name.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Are you a student, or do you have a job? Do you work?
I'm not a student. I was a student way back. I did purchasing and supply at Lebanon. At the moment, I'm working on a project.
It's kind of like this dude is really like
about it. So it's the one that
trying. He's really turned into like a real internet
Prudence, tell me,
dude.
how did the
Yeah, it is.
producers of the show
Yeah. It's-
contact you? Or how did they select you? How did that happen?
Okay, so there's this, when they're advertising the cribs, when they're advertising the videos, there's this part whereby, are you
The Crips. She's part of the Crips, bro.
interested in
I
appearing?
didn't get that.
So a friend of mine tagged me in a video. So
So
she was like,
Suwoo,
"Would you
baby."
be interested in appearing on
We
the
banging
show?"
on
I'm like,
these
"Is that
bloods."
for real?" Because I'm looking for somebody, So she tagged me. Then I was like, who should I get in, contact? So I think they saw my comment. Then I think 2 days later, one of the guys inboxed me and said, "Are you interested in appearing on Date My Family?" I was like, "Okay, sure." Then I dropped them my number. Then they decided to call me. Then that's how the whole process started.
Now, and when did you shoot the show? Because we're in March now.
Yeah,
So when was that?
we started shooting the show this year, but the dates they're not really, because they do delay both my side and their side, so it kept on moving. But otherwise, we're supposed to shoot everything maybe within a week or two.
But what month was that though? Which month were you shooting the show?
Like it's maybe January, February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you rehearse with the family members, or do you see them for the first time on camera when we see you meeting them?
No, I don't get to meet the families because I get to meet them for the first time when I'm represented to. There's a part whereby you see me viewing the profile, so that's the first time I get to see them. But I do. Then when I get to seeing them, my potential, I get to see them after, like everything, like when I choose who I'm supposed to choose, which family impressed me. But I never have an idea who I'm going to meet or anything. But how the family are going to represent them, I'll come up with an image of how the person is.
You meet them for the first time on set, basically.
Yeah, practice. Everything that was happening on the show is real.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us about the moment you walked into the room and you saw the guy with the dyed hair. Did you know him from somewhere before, or?
Well, if I say I know the guy from somewhere, maybe I've seen him. But the fact that we stay in the same area, but knowing him personally, no, I don't know the guy.
See? So that confirms my theory.
Yeah, no, I think so.
His kind of friends that he has, these young boys within the hood, even when you're going to market, you see their behavior and all that, so it was that triggered me to just be upset.
Okay.
They wanted a whole thing.
So tell us, what exactly set you off? I mean, in that moment you walked in, what exactly upset you?
I think it's the comment that the guy passed, I didn't get upset from nowhere. I was trying to have a conversation with this other guy.
No, you weren't.
The light guy. So I'm trying to, joking nice and all that.
No,
so
you
this
weren't.
guy passed a comment, you can't come to this house and say this food was bought. I was like, no, but the other guys are just admit, if these salads were warm made, probably they'll have tomato in there, they'll have onion, they'll have carrots. When you have you're making a Greek salad at home, it's different from when you're buying it, from Steers or Nando's. And I knew maybe that, because I'm a chicken lover, so I knew that this food was bought from
First
either
of all,
Nando's.
black people should not say I'm a chicken lover, bro. Don't say you're a chicken lover.
Don't say it.
Oh man, and she actually said that on the show.
I'm a
I was
chicken
like,
lover.
oh no, stereotypes. White people are like,
Nigga.
we know that, nigger.
Or Steers. So he said, anyway, you are rude, and I lost my appetite immediately she walked in.
Yeah.
So that got to me.
That was very
got to me. I
rude.
can't
Very
lie.
rude.
So I said, I can't come here and you disrespect me like that. So I decided to react. Then that's how I flipped the plates. Then I decided to walk out. Then he decided to say another offensive comment that made me come back. I said, you don't do that. Then
Stop there for a moment.
Yeah.
So, because what we saw as viewers,
Yeah.
we saw you flip the plates, then you walked out. You walked out the door.
Yeah.
Then you came back in. So when you were coming back in, he had passed another comment.
He had passed another comment.
What did he
Because I'm
say?
not going
I didn't
to
hear what he said.
come back if somebody's quiet. Then I must be,
What did
then
he
I'm not
say?
doing something wrong. But he said something
good.
offensive. So I'm just saying, that boy can't disrespect me like that. That's now I decided to lose it. I came back. That's how I
Decided to lose it.
Wine on him. Then the rest, I think the whole world.
What would you say to people that say you've got an anger management issue? What do you say to that?
All right, cool, sir. That's it. That's all we needed to hear.
Thank you, Simon
Yeah,
Webberlane.
cool. So yeah, there's a point where what did she say? She was talking about how she asked how old the guy was.
Yeah.
And then they told her he's like 21 or something. And then maybe I'm mixing up the families. I don't know. But like she was like, he's too young, so I don't think we can have a relationship. I'm paraphrasing here. Unless we are like, we become like friends with benefits or some shit.
Oh, wow.
And we only fuck when I want to fuck, not when he wants to fuck or whatever.
Wow.
And then she talked about, hey, if I wanted to, I don't know if this, I didn't hear it, like she said something about raping niggers. Some crazy shit like that. She was like, I could rape you niggas or some shit like that. There was some rape shit in there, which was actually kind of hilarious. I know I'm not saying rape was hilarious, but it was just like what the fuck are you trying to say? Like it was just something else. You know what I mean?
Now, for me, like, I think that the antics will continue to escalate.
Yeah, now things go up from here.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time before somebody gets smacked in the face.
Yeah,
Next couple episodes,
she almost did that.
She almost did that, but like,
almost did that shit.
Soon, you will. Somebody is gonna get hands, bro.
Yeah, they should probably let it happen.
They should let it happen.
They should let it happen. That's good for their fucking
ratings.
ratings.
It's good TV, man.
Yeah,
it's good TV.
People be acting like niggas are calm.
I mean, like,
and shit.
yeah, and the thing is, it's like, look, if that's who she is, and kudos to her. If she pretended a little bit, to make all of these things happen, whatever it is. But like for me, as a normal Zambia dude, I don't look at that particular situation and her acting like that and be like, oh damn, I need to get with that now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But like now, you just show me how crazy you are. So
yeah, it's like now you're like going to a show and you got issues like that. It's like some people just they just show you why they're single. It's like you don't even have to ask. It's like, yo, why are you single? It's like, nah, you're just fucking crazy. Like no one can stand you. That's why you can't.
You're bananas.
Can't find nobody.
Yeah, it's just like, look, there are certain people, and everybody got issues. Please keep this in mind. Everybody's got issues. Yeah. Coolest, calmest chick that you've ever seen in your life. Yeah. You know what I mean? The quiet one who stays in the corner and seems submissive.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like has got issues. Mm-hmm. And at some particular point, they will come out if you are in a relationship with her. Yeah. Same thing with the dude. All right. He could be like Mr. Gentleman or whatever it is, but like at some point, something that his uncle did to him, I don't know, maybe he decided, I don't know, it's like, stupid kid, you won't eat today. So it's like, I don't know, it's like somebody telling him, it's like, I know there's no food. Text him, whatever it is.
It just triggers some shit.
There is some issues.
It's like, I don't know, when I'm just around food, I just go crazy, man. I'm crazy.
Yeah. So for me, this is, like, it's everything that we go through in our lives makes us who we are.
Oh, right? Are you agreeing to that theory, sir? I believe we had a conversation like that and you were like, fuck out of here, Crumbs. Ain't nothing like that go down. Fuck you. Remember that shit?
Yeah. Yeah. But like here's my thing.
You better keep the same fucking energy, man. You ain't doing this shit to me. Fuck that shit.
We choose. That's why I'm saying it's like we make choices. We make choices. Life doesn't dictate. It's like,
you gonna flip shit like that? What conversation were we having? Were we having a stupid conversation? It was a very intellectual conversation.
Yes, it was. And what it's like,
you didn't put that point across. What was your point, sir? You better keep the same fucking energy.
My point is, I don't fully remember that conversation. I remember something in those lines. But look, my point is, it's like you could have two niggas.
We could find that shit.
We could have two niggas.
Find that shit.
We could have two niggas from the same ghetto and have two totally different adults when they grow up. All right, exposed to the same circumstances and whatever. They could even be brother and sister.
Yeah.
Sister, brother and brother, all right? One turns out to be a crazy ass hoe. The other one is, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're making points that I made. And you called me crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
You were like, fuck out of here, Crumbs.
Yeah,
people aren't like
whatever,
that. And the context of the conversation was, I was telling you, people behave a certain way, like sexually, because of how they grew up. Like, the way you behave sexually.
Oh yeah, it was about sex or something like that.
Yes, like the crazy shit that happens to you, what happens to you when you grow up, it depends. Like, when were you first exposed to like porn? Shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, that shit determines how you're going to behave sexually as you grow up. But
well, obviously, it wasn't about porn.
No, but that was one of the points. That was just one of the points, sir. Like, we had a heated... I can't remember which episode that was.
But like, I just don't remember what exactly it was about.
I think you were drunk. Because we were drinking on that episode. Sorry.
Were we?
We just revealed something.
Was it the night recording?
Yes.
All right.
We didn't even have a light in the studio.
Yeah, we recorded on a Friday.
It was, we recorded on a Friday.
Mosquitoes messed us up.
Because of Creejay's wedding. So which one was it?
Damn.
Do you remember?
I don't remember. When did Creejay get married? Creejay, when did you get married, bro?
Yeah, when did he get married? Then we can find the episode, and then I could expose you for not keeping the same energy.
Damn, man. I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't have the pictures because I moved all of my pictures to my Google, whatever.
You don't have all the pictures? You didn't post
I don't have the
them?
Creejay pictures. No. Did I post
But was that this year?
on the gram? Was that this year? No. Couldn't have been this year. That was obviously last year.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna find that shit. I'm gonna expose you.
Whatever.
I mean,
I think, just to be clear, if you're listening to the podcast, Chromes woke up on his tip.
Of what?
On his argumentative tip. You know what I mean?
So I woke up with an argumentative tip today?
I feel like somebody broke him.
What?
Without mentioning any names.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? You ain't gonna say shit like that.
Somebody broke him. So sometimes Chromes feels the need to argue.
Nah.
You know what I mean? And prove his right beyond a reasonable doubt. So this is where this is going. You know
okay,
I mean?
so it was let me see, I think it was the Sorry for the Wait episode.
Sorry for the Wait? Yeah, probably.
I think it was the Sorry for the Wait episode.
Because we dropped 2 in that week.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry for the wait in the other line.
Yeah. But I'll probably, I don't know, yeah. But we'll go back and probably find the thing.
Listen.
Yeah. So that's that. That's the situation there. You don't keep the same energy, sir.
Whatever. I always keep the same energy.
No, you don't.
Nigga.
You don't.
Always keep the same energy.
You don't keep the same
energy.
energy.
But we were talking about prudence. Are we done talking about prudence? And I was saying, it's like, look, I don't look at that. It's like, I don't think a single person would look at her and, you know, she's looking for a boyfriend or whatever it is, a little relationship, and be like, oh, damn, I just want to be with this person now forever and ever.
Now that she's popular? Oh, there's a lot of niggas that want.
She's popular. It's like she's not popular.
She's
like,
a topic of conversation right now.
Yeah, for like until tomorrow.
Yeah, but you just told me that people don't care if they're there in the moment.
No,
like that's what it is.
The people I was talking about is actually the actual individual because they want that popularity so much.
Oh, that's
the actual individual. Yeah, because it's like, look, I don't care. It's like if I'm zero famous right now, I'd rather be famous for the next 48 hours. And I want that more than anything.
Yeah.
So I can act a fool on camera and it's all good.
Yeah.
Well, it's not all good, but like, you know, that's what I want.
All right, so Prudence, go ahead and do whatever you got to do, but
Yeah.
you need to check your temper, man. You need to check that because it's like flipping out in the moment and actually acting out on whatever you feel. Because she was like, I feel like I could kill someone when I get angry. She said that on camera. So it's like when somebody gets to that point, she probably stabbed a nigga. She said she broke like her ex-boyfriend's car when she got pissed off or some shit. So these are deep-rooted issues.
I've actually seen that before. I've seen that before. It was one of the most amazing things ever.
Some chick broke a dude's car?
Broke his window.
Shit.
His windscreen, bro.
That's fire. Until it happens to you.
You know, until it happens to you. You know, it's one of those situations where you're sitting back and looking, it's like, wait a minute. Are they? Oh, look, they are actually picking up. Oh, yeah, it's going to the screen. It's going to the screen. Oh, no. Rock too small. Oh, look, she's going to pick up a bigger one.
Oh, my God.
She got a bigger one. Bah. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. And I looked at that situation and I was like, wow. Because some of these things, you know how American women are, they're very expressive and whatever, and they like you and you're cheating on them. They're going to scratch your car. They'll break your windscreen or something like that. You know what I mean? But like with Zambian chicks, sometimes you don't see it too much. But like wait to see, it's like, oh, this nigga think this and that,
Yeah.
and then to see it actually happening in front of my
Yeah.
face, I was flabbergasted. It was
think-
very entertaining.
I think Zambians, we are mob justice. Why mob justice works here is because we always wait for someone brave enough
yeah.
to start shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then we
Oh,
follow
yeah.
through.
Yeah,
And there's that concept of people that migrated to this area
Yeah.
were looking for a safe place
Yeah.
because they were scared of war. So
War.
we are all products of. They say
we ran away.
yeah, we're products of cowards, basically. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah, it's
they
like
say.
that's why we're such a peaceful nation, because we're like, yo, dude, we just have it in us to just be peaceful and shit.
Yeah.
But we're crazy ass people when we see someone do the shit that we want to do.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we gonna loot those shops, but I'm gonna chill out on that shit until somebody else does it.
Yeah.
It's like, how many times have you been maybe like in a bus or something, and dude, the conductor is like wilding out and everybody's quiet until one person says something. It's like, yeah, you motherfucker. It's the same thing with everything.
Exactly.
So even chicks
Exactly.
do crazy. They want to do crazy shit. They're just waiting for like the right moment.
Yeah.
But like people from elsewhere, like SA, like you look at how
Yeah.
crazy they do shit there.
Yeah. No, it's true.
They'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So now I actually believe that theory, because I thought it was bullshit. Of like the people that came to our country were peaceful. Yeah.
They came from Congo, ran away from
Yeah.
walls and whatever, and Lubalunda Kingdom
Yeah.
and whatever. I'd be like, fuck this shit.
Think about
we
it.
tired of fighting.
Yeah, this war in Congo all the goddamn time. Niggas is
Yeah.
throwing shit.
Yeah.
Zimbabwe, you see people going to the streets.
Yeah.
In numbers and
South
doing
Africa,
shit.
it's worse.
Yeah.
But
we're just chilling
we just chilling, man. We alright. We
until
alright.
someone throws a rock.
Then we feel like, because then it's kind of like if they can't trace it back to me as an individual.
Yeah.
I'm a participant.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
even the riots in school that I told you about, where we
Yeah.
like opened like the piggery and let the pigs free,
Yeah.
and lit like the bush on fire. You had to wait for somebody to
do it.
Who's brave enough to do this shit?
Yeah.
They tried to build a wall.
There you go.
They tried to keep us, the Mexicans, away
Out.
from the women, which is, that was our utopia and shit. And then we were like, oh, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Went and broke that shit down.
There you go.
But the cool thing that I liked about us back then was we never broke our own school. We never threw rocks at our own classes because we knew we're going back there.
Oh yeah.
But we threw rocks in the other.
Yeah.
Well, they threw rocks.
You were not one of them.
I wasn't one of the guys.
Yeah,
throwing
you're one of
rocks.
the
I didn't open for
passive
the pigs.
Zambians.
Yeah, I didn't open for the pigs. I didn't light that bush on
Are
fire.
you scared that niggas are gonna come back and
Hey,
look for
man.
you? Relax,
They'll be
Crows.
like, yo, we've been investigating
Oh,
this. There's a podcast
Wow.
somewhere and somebody's saying some
Wow.
shit. Let's look up this dude.
Be like Vespers, nigga. I'm gonna throw a Vespers in your face and flip a middle finger and walk away. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own shit. Fuck you niggas.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
like, yo.
Yeah.
Come on now. You're not gonna come here about some piggery shit and then you haven't found out who killed Vespers.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? It's like,
Like,
get
but you
outta
just
here.
don't want to talk about it.
Yes, it's like, nigga, there's a minister who was charged with corruption. Like, DC was at his house. You know.
Yeah,
And then dude is still out here being minister and everything.
dude.
Okay,
This is where we at now, bro.
this is where we at.
This is where we at.
It's
Like,
crazy, man. But it is what it
when you
is.
see something like
Zambia.
that, it's like, what does this guy have on you? Or like, what kind of value does he hold to you?
Yeah.
Where you ignore you're basically ignoring what people are gonna think of you.
Yeah.
Because as a president,
Yeah.
or whoever you are, you're trying to make sure that your record is stellar.
Yeah.
And like basically when you're there, you have to prove that you have the ability to make the right decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you make questionable decisions, it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
But you remember, he actually released a video because when I was asked about it, it's like, yo, your minister has been, is being investigated for corruption, getting plots and land illegally.
Yeah.
So what do you say about that? He
Who is he?
The president. The president was asked about that.
Yeah.
At the airport, and then he.
Oh, at the airport. That's the only place you get to hear anything.
So he went back and forth, and he tried to justify it by like he said, "It's like, oh no, we did the same thing with Honorable Chimbakambili because he was fired on allegations of corruption, and then we let him go. So we don't want that same situation to happen now." I'm like, wait, what?
All right.
So are you saying you shouldn't have fired Chimbakambili on allegations of corruption? You know what I mean?
You know, like when you hear things like that, then you understand why he doesn't do press conferences. Because he says some of the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what was that? He was like, yo, the corruption, what's that expression in local language? Which is basically like, when you're in the joint, you steal. He said that.
Yeah. So it's like, look, if you work at Rock FM and you
got opportunities.
To get a little something.
Yeah, on the low.
On the low.
Without the top guys getting some.
If Fanatic comes through, it's like, I got Fanatic sandwiches, Chromes. I got Fanatic sandwiches. Just, mention me every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
Just say you like them.
Just say you like them. I went to Fanatic Sandwiches, man. They have the best sandwiches. But like, meantime, that's advertising. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So instead of me just coming over to the station, be like, yo, what's your break card? I want to do this. This money is going direct to crowds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So that was yeah. I mean, what was the other one where it's like, yo, Guy Scott is not my friend because we don't drink together.
I was
like, whoa. But he's right, though. Do you drink with people that are not your friends?
Not at all. Not at all.
He's right.
It's like, look, if
but
I
it's just
don't
not a
drink
presidential
with
thing.
if I don't drink with you, you know what it is now. Now you know. In case you've been wondering, it's like, yo.
It's like, why does this guy come through for drinks no more? It's like, yo, you didn't catch the hint? Like,
because, sometimes I do this, right? It's like sometimes it's kind of like a little litmus paper for me.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes I call up a nigga who I don't usually hang out with and whatever. And I'm like, let me see if there's something here. There's a little bit of a, if we can be comrades, right?
You're just testing the waters.
I'm testing the waters. And I call them, like, yo, where you at? It's like, yo, I'm at the crib. And I'm like, oh, you're at the crib? It's like, come over, let's have a bit.
Yeah.
This is not somebody who I usually hang out with.
Yeah.
And then you do that. And then I do that once or twice.
Yeah.
All right. When I do that once or twice, I'm expecting in the near future or the next couple of weeks to just a call. It's like, yo, Fanatic, where you at?
Yeah.
You want to have a beer? Come through. And if that doesn't happen, then I know. It's like, litmus paper passed. This is not my nigga.
Oh, there you go.
Let's keep it moving.
I think the video of it is here.
Mr. President, thank you very much.
He was on
Welcome to
SABC.
the SABC.
Y'all better march for us after they find out we're doing this.
In just over a year, you'll be going into an election. It's not a lot of time for you to achieve much. But realistically, what do you think in a year's time you will have done to, one, develop the economy of Zambia, but two,
this
to
is
address
4 years
poverty
ago.
and inequality?
Not much.
Did you hear that?
How is your relationship with Dr. Scott now, after what happened in the run-up to the election?
I don't drink with him.
He's not your friend?
I think he was an acquaintance in the party.
Wow.
A friend is somebody you can drink with. Either tea or coffee or whatever you drink.
He cleaned it up. Okay. Yeah, he realized it's like, oh, okay.
Tea or coffee, my nigga.
Hey, tea or coffee.
Tea or coffee, my nigga.
Oh man. Okay. Did you see the hybrid chicken?
Oh yeah,
Twitter account?
Yeah,
that's hilarious as fuck.
That's crazy as hell. I was like, yo, Zambians got time, man. I mean, like, we have time, bro.
Yeah, man.
Time and then some. But
that
like,
shit killed
like,
me,
look,
man.
for me, again, I don't know how many times we talked about the thingy-majig, the mayor of Lusaka.
Yeah.
All right. It's like, look, there's a whole bunch of stuff to be worried about.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the hybrid chicken, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
And
It's
they
look.
and those guys try to turn the thing into a monument. Like, I was like,
It's like number one. It's like, what does it matter? Who gives a shit? Who cares? If you ask me today, it's like, yo, you could remove that freaking bird,
yeah.
that eagle, like a few roundabout, couple roundabout,
And we
you know
won't
what I mean?
give a fuck.
And put up, I don't know, like you could put up a hot dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you can put up a nigga doing the funky chicken. I don't care. Doesn't matter. All right? I don't look at those two things as a symbol that means something to me. All right?
Yeah.
If we're going to talk about the freedom statue, that's a totally different
Yeah,
story.
True.
Totally different story. But like, look, you're not gonna paint the chick. See, it almost looks like it's a joke now. All right, it's like, look, what we gonna do, man? It's like, yo, let's paint it. I feel like it's kind of like an idea where that white people smoking weed will come up. It's like, yo, what we gonna do, dude? It's like, yo, you know what we should do? You know what the idea is? Like, yo, let's paint it the Zambian flag colors. Dude, that's a great idea, dude. Let's do that. You know what I mean? It's like, now the chicken, it's like,
It's
my
a Hits
nigga,
Blunt movie.
I don't give a damn how patriotic that chicken is. If I see a green, orange, black chicken running around the house, I don't care how hungry I am not eating that shit.
that chicken.
I am not eating that chicken.
Oh man.
Got
Crazy,
here, man.
Crazy shit. And it's got like over 559 followers.
There you go. And they keep coming.
They do.
They keep coming. I'm about to follow that nigga, I swear.
Yeah. And usually if you wanna find out who started an account, just scroll all the way down to who's the first person they followed.
There you go.
And is the second person that this chicken followed.
Yo!
Not saying anything. It's
Not saying
But there's
anything.
another dude called whose Twitter account is, I believe he is the guy that started this shit.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope he's not dumb enough to have just,
Yeah.
And the first post on this guy's thing is album.
Come on now. Come on now.
You guys, come on.
Come on now. You gotta make it a little bit harder than that.
Yeah, come on. It's not easy to find out who started this hybrid chicken thing, bro. We just found the guy. This is him. I think it's. Oh gosh, hilarious though.
It's crazy.
Hilarious. And of course,
Did we
he's
just
like,
snitch though? Is that snitching?
Is this snitching?
I don't know, man.
Should we bleep out with his name?
Maybe we should. You never know. I mean, like, petty.com might come after you. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll bleep out his name. But he's busy like quoting the hybrid chicken.
There you go.
Anyway, there you go. I wish we could just let the name fly, but it's cool.
It's cool, man.
See what I did there?
It's
We
cool.
can't let the name fly.
Oh, there you go. We can. We
can.
can't let it fly.
Yeah,
It's a chicken, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. All right, as usual, subscribe to the podcast, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcast from. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts rather, make sure that you leave a review. We want to see what you think of it. Just give us 5 stars. It won't take too much time.
Yeah,
It won't take too much time.
Give us
of your
5
time. You know what I
stars.
mean?
Come
Let's
on
do
now.
that.
Come on now.
YouTube, just leave us a comment. Yeah, let us know how you feel. Yeah, so that's our episode for this week.
Yeah, episode what? 26?
26.
26, man.
Howdy.